Welcome, everyone, to the home of the War Chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. All games might count the same, but some carry a little more juice. And when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Noles will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So Californians will have some work to do after that short return. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that...
And that pass intercepted. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Noles!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. They're lining up to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Yeah, and there's nothing harder on a defense than when you run play action and you suck me up a few steps. And you got tight ends like this, Palmer, that can run down the field, be a big target, and make big plays behind those linebackers.
Man, they're changing the position now, too, I think, Dave. There are more and more athletic guys playing the tight end position today in college football that can run down the field vertically and make plays like that. These aren't just blockers and guys that catch flat routes. These guys now can hurt you. They've got an outstanding weapon at the tight end position here.
The Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
And the Golden Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. He caught it! They will score! Touchdown, Cal!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking for space. It's Sims. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He makes the connection. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking deep. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Seminoles. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Smashes through. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Reed. Makes a catch and knocked down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Reed. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Quarterback adapted. and he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Spits it out to the back. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida State.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Scrambling away. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Quickly out to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Runs through the tackle. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Give to the back. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands. And it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
They go to the ground. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35. 3rd down after the run. It'll be a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something there.
Offense gets set for second down. The aerial assault continues. He looks that one in nicely.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that offensive line gave that quarterback all day to throw the football. That QB could have checked his social media, balanced his investment portfolio, and booked dinner. That's an example of 5 guys up front acting as one. Tremendous job in pass play.
Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Golden Bears have pushed it inside the 20. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. On the ground.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Quarterback will audible. Dialing up a second down pass play. Got it behind the line. It's Reed. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan, so quick playmaking is always a possibility. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. A strike downfield. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. It's caught. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Noles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the big fella. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He's got great speed. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Power football with the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Looking for room. It's Sims. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Fires complete on the crosser. That's
tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Makes the grab. Touchdown Seminoles. And the beatdown has ensued.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Pulls it in. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He's looking to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on second and long from the 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone. They are set up at the 17. Going to the run, it's Sims. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. Makes the catch. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Florida State. And the stomping has commenced. In this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
We're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Setting up the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. The quick out. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Going up top on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go to the air. Steps away. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the Golden Bears are threatening on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly complete. Shakes off the defender. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll try the run. And they'll finally... After a terrific pickup.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course,